afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Boston Red Sox. It's Red Sox baseball on the show, and it comes your way next. Garrett Whitlock is ready to go as he'll be on the hill for Boston. Dan, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, the first thing we're going to find out is how well this guy pitches with little sleep. I can't imagine knowing that you're going to be the next day starting pitcher the night before. This is a young guy making his first start. Listen, you can only make your debut one time, so there has to be lots going on in this guy's mind. Hopefully he can settle down early and pitch well in his debut.
George Springer is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike.
4 o'clock.
Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. And he's going to make the catch. Oh, and he paid the price for it, too, as he crashes into the wall. Now, a moment as we take a look at the Jays' starting 9 for this one. Dero, daytime road game for him. What you got?
Well, Matty, if I could tell this lineup one thing, it would be, let's get on this guy early. Day game in this ballpark, the sun starts glaring, starts getting later in the day, those shadows start creeping in, right?
Bogarts on the slide. The throw in time. And I thought this might happen based on how close that play was. They're looking at the replay in order to make a decision on challenging the out call on the field. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. is next as he finds himself behind 0-1.
You know, a lot of guys don't like to swing at the first pitch. That might be the case with this one right here. Took a wheel.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And this will get down and make its way to the monster for extra bases. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
It's always nice to get something cooking in the first inning, even with 2 outs. Now your cleanup man steps to the plate and has a chance to drive in the first run of the game.
So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1.
Have to find a way to get that guy home from second now. Never know how important these early runs can be.
Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And it's gone into the monster seats. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left as the Blue Jays take a 2-0 advantage.
Love the homer in the top of the first inning. Give your pitcher a chance to kind of regroup and gather himself with an early lead.
Randall Grichuk at the plate now. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. On the ground for the shortstop, Bogarts. Scooped up. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. On to the bottom of the first. It's now 2-0 Blue Jays. Trent Thornton is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for Toronto. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Now to the plate, here is Kike Hernandez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here's the pitch. Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike 1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
For my money, there's nothing better than a three-pitch see you later. Well, look here. He gets him on his heels with strike one, up against the ropes with strike two, and then he KOs him on pitch number 3. Love it.
Alex Verdugo is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one. And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2.
Hey, this pitcher's being super aggressive, pounding the strike zone 5 times in a row, leaving nothing to the imagination right here. This offensive player's got to be on the attack.
And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. High in the air out to center field. Richard will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They trail things here 2-0. So now here is Marcus Semien. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
I'm interested to see how focused their ABs will be playing with this lead. I think this needs to be a little bit of a smell blood inning. Keep the fire rolling. I know it's early, but keep the pressure going. Swinging the bat's nice. All right, let's take a quick look at how the Red Sox set up on D today. And let's focus our attention on Xander Bogaerts, shortstop up the chute. One of the best in the business, one of the smoothest players in the game. We talk a lot about Robinson Cano and how he goes about his business at second base. The X-Man is no different at shortstop, and the bat plays too.
Kevin Biggio stepping up now. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. And it's belted high and deep into right center. Running hard, he's digging for second. And now that'll hop over the wall, so he'll be at second here with 2 away on a ground rule double.
Number 9.
Well, he definitely puts a charge into this one, and the outfielder has 0 chance to make a play on it. Next thing you know, the relievers in the pen have another ball to warm up with.
Up next is Danny Jansen as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. Oh, 0-1, here it comes. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard.
Man, they already hit 1 home run, and I thought they had a second one right there. Not quite enough behind it, though, as it banged off the wall for a double. He's giving up a fair amount of solid contact right now.
Here's George Springer. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He hit the ball hard, but lined out to start the ball game. High and deep to right center. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. A run for the Jays thanks to the RBI double. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's now 3-0 in favor of the Jays. Last half of the second set to go, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Xander Bogaerts. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
Love the early lead, but this game is far from over. Got to stay on top of what you're trying to do out there and execute pitches.
Count remains at 0-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Another one sent foul. The 0-2 once more. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
Popped him up. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. Base is empty, 2 away, and Michael Chavis will step in at the plate. Skied into very shallow right. Hernandez is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Red Sox. They trail in this one 3-0. Now to bat, Bo Bichette. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Hard hit ball to second, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Hey, there's a base hit to lead off the third inning. Talk about having a lot of traffic, D-Roll. He's given up several hits already, so he's been in the stretch most of the game.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Dan. That is the name of the game for this offense. They're trying to get this guy in the stretch. Hopefully he misses over the heart of the plate like he's been doing so far up until this point.
And that's in there, base hit.
I mean, there's no secret right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants up at the plate right now. They're feeling frisky. They're all pulling the trigger early, and it's working.
Teoscar Hernandez digging in now, as he'll show bunt here, but then pulls it back for strike one. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Comes set with the 0-1. Now a swing and little pop-up here right behind home plate. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number one. So the next to bat will be Brendel Grichuk, 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch of the AB on its way. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Renfroe will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning. Stepping in next, Marcus Semien, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Into center field, line drive base hit. Long throw to the plate. And not in time as the run scores. And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. At the plate, Lourdes Gurriel in there. Now the throw is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
Really forcing the issue with that steal of second. They already had the guy on third, so now two runners in scoring position, and there aren't any force outs other than at first. Pretty good chance to drive in a pair right now.
The 0-1 on its way. Hit back up the middle. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit. The runner from second crosses the plate. It's a 6-0 ball game.
Man, this is just not what he had in mind when the skipper gave him the ball in this one. He's given up 8 hits, and we're not even out of the third inning. He's getting exposed a little bit here.
So now to the plate, Kevin Biggio, as he rips it on the ground to second. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game.
Wow, his manager must have a lot of faith in him, and I'm not sure why. He's given up 5 hits in this inning alone, and it doesn't look like it's going to come to an end anytime soon.
Here comes the Red Sox manager up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon.
Your attention, please.
So he'll exit here this afternoon to a smattering of boos after what can be described as really a subpar performance. Stepping in now, Danny Jansen. He swings, and it's a line drive to left center. And he won't get it as that's down for a base hit.
When you're up by 7 runs any time in a game, let alone this early, it feels awfully good. They are hitting on all cylinders here, but they have to be careful not to let off the gas pedal now.
George Springer the next to hit, and it's grounded just foul down the line. No hits to this point. drive, and that's a base hit into center field. And they'll extend their lead even further as the runs in to score from third. It's 8-0. The tag, and they get him at the plate as one run scores, but not the second. And come to the plate, however, 5 of them score. Digging in will be Hunter Renfroe, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Hunter Renfroe is sent packing to begin the bottom of the third.
Well located fastball right there. If he can continue to do that, he'll pitch deep into this one.
And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
Wow, talk about mowing him down. How about 2 strikeouts on 6 pitches? He isn't messing around, and these last 2 batters have had no answer for what he's throwing up there.
Into the box now, Christian Vasquez, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1.
Man, that's 7 straight strikes to start this inning. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
Hit in the air down the right field line. Hernandez is in pursuit. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They're on the short end of an 8-0 score. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney is standing by with a report. New inning set to get underway, and in to bat next, the legacy Bo Bichette. Drilled on the ground to short. Bogarts has it. Throw to first in time, 1 gone here in the 4th. And there are the final numbers for the Boston starter, and he'll likely do his best to forget about today.
Yeah, nothing seemed in sync for him out there in this one, Matt. He just couldn't get the ball where he wanted to, and the opponents really took advantage of that. That's a brutal feeling sitting in the dugout. Know that you disappointed your team and you went out there and laid an egg.
That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive.
At the plate now, Teoscar Hernandez. And it bangs off the monster. Guerrero rounds third and is digging for the plate. The relay throw, and he is out at third. So credit him with a double and an RBI here.
Perfect execution of the relay play right there to nab the runner at third. He got a little greedy. He probably should have pumped the brakes at second base and shut it down, but nice job on the relay play to make them pay.
He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. A bouncer to the left side, fielded cleanly. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first.
Man, this is a perfect summary of how the game has gone for him. They haven't been able to hit, catch, or throw all game long. In fact, they should just throw a 10 over this thing because this has become a 3-ring circus.
Devers has it. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. A run on 2 hits here for Toronto. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. Toronto leads this one 9-0. Striding in for Boston, Kike Hernandez. Back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
And a swing and a miss there on a late-breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the second time this afternoon. And now the first pitch. Right side, but it's well foul. Red Sox still looking for their first hit here. Fouled off. Verdugo, a native of Arizona. He was taken in the 2nd round during the 2014 draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Alex Verdugo goes down for out number 2 in the bottom half.
I'd like to see this lineup start working the count a little bit more and drive up this pitcher's pitch count.
Behind 0-2 now. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Pure dominance on the mound as he strikes out the side in order. The three of us are back with more following this. Now at the plate is Lourdes Gurriel. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th. First delivery to him. Grounded back up the middle. Bogarts has it. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Next up, Kevin Biggio, 2 for 2 in the ballgame so far. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Now he turns and smokes this one into deep center field. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he is into second base with a double. His 3rd hit this afternoon.
Now batting, number 9.
As we take a look at the replay here, you can see that it was a hanging changeup. Nice job of staying back on it, and he's able to tattoo it for a double. And you know, if that pitch would have supplied more velocity, it might have been out of here. He hit it right on the screws.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Now a long throw home. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
Boy, talking about being an impact guy in today's game, that RBI base hit right there gives him 3 RBIs on the day, D-Row.
Yeah, I remember sitting on the bench talking to Chipper Jones. He wanted to always put a biscuit in a basket. This guy's got 3 of them.
Now this gets all the way to the wall. The relay. And they'll get the man at 3rd here at least, but in the interim, a run has come in to score. Phillips Valdez, a 6'2" right-hander, jogs in to take over on the mound. To the plate now, Bo Bichette. He swings and grounds it to short. And how about that right out of the bullpen? A ground ball on 1 pitch, and the inning is over. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and no one left. Home half of the 5th coming up. The Blue Jays on top, 11-0. Back now at Fenway Park, and here's Heidi Watney with a report. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Behind 0-2 now.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him. And now the first pitch. Rafael Devers comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
You know, most people would be surprised he took that right there because that looked like it was in his honey hole. He had to obviously be sitting on something else.
And this will be fouled away. The 0-2 once more. Hits this one hard the other way. Taken in by Simeon. Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. Strike 1 to start the at-bat.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. Down in order go the Red Sox. They trail in this one 11-0. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and Vladimir Guerrero Jr. settles in at the plate. From the stretch. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
I mean, obviously this guy is built to play in the daytime. 4 for 4, you know he's seeing it good right now. These are the days that you remember for a long time.
At the plate, Teoscar Hernandez.
And on the first pitch, he grounds foul.
So far, 2 for 3 in this one. 0-1, here's the pitch. To third. Devers gloves it. There's one. On to first, and they get them both.
Now batting.
So base is empty now after the double play. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Rendell Grichuk. From the stretch, here's the pitch. This one's hit deep out to left center field. Hernandez retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. So a sigh of relief as the side is retired. 4 pitches, all it takes to retire the Jays. But they lead it 11-0. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring up outfielder Hunter Renfroe. And that one yanked just foul.
Renfroe.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Hernandez is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Next up for the Red Sox, Bobby Dahlbeck. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. Dahlbeck, a native of Washington, the Evergreen State. He was a 4th-round selection back in the 2016 first-year player draft.
Hey, this middle-round selection is still developing, but he's doing it at the big...
Oh, and this one's driven the other way and deep to the corner. Gone. He finds the short porch for a home run. A solo shot down the line in right, but they're going to need a few more here as they're still well behind.
Yeah, they dug themselves quite a hole, but they say the first thing you need to do when that happens is to stop digging. Well, with that solo shot, they've stopped digging, but they've got a long way to go before they climb out of this hole completely.
Into the box, Christian Vasquez. As he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. Popped him up. Bichette is there. 2 gone. First pitch on its way. Here's a ball skied in the air near the line, back behind first. Biggio makes the play, and the inning is over. The Red Sox do pick up a run on the solo shot. The 6, 7, 8 hitters coming up to start the 7th. It's the Blue Jays 11 and the Red Sox 1. Now at the plate, Marcus Semien, and he'll get us started in what's officially the back third of this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now the 0-1. This one's down to third. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit.
Hey, I can't imagine that's a pitch he was looking for right there. But he did his best to keep his nose in there and drive that changeup for a base hit.
In now, Lourdes Gurriel. And he puts it on the ground to second. And this will be a base hit into center. So the first 2 are aboard here to kick off the 7th.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
Standing in now, Kevin Biggio pulls this one into the air out into right field. After it is Verdugo. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with 1 away. So 1 away now in the Toronto 7th, and that'll bring in Danny Jansen. He's set. Here it comes. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone.
With some traffic on the base paths, nice job by the pitcher to execute strike one.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. Smoke toward third, and a sliding try there at third, but it skips by him, a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. When we looked at this game on paper before it started, I don't think any of us thought it would go down like this.
Yeah, Matt, hard to stay focused on the game when the score is this far out of hand, especially when you're on the losing side of it. Even as broadcasters, it can be a little bit challenging to stay fully dialed in.
But this is speared by the first baseman. Next to hit is Bo Bichette. He bounced out last time up. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. Hit hard towards second. That's in there, base hit. And a relay home is in time, and he's cut down at the plate as they team up to gun him down. A textbook relay to cut down a run at the plate. That's a thing of beauty. Don't touch that dial, or the remote for that matter. More on the show right after this. Alex Verdugo digging in now as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. Here's J.D. Martinez. Hit high and deep to right center. Long run for the center fielder. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. And that brings in Xander Bogaerts as he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1.
Hey, it's really hard to pitch a gem. And what helps?
Well, the play's been made, and with it comes the end of the inning. Nothing doing for Boston. They're looking up at a 12-1 deficit. All set for the start of the inning, and that brings up the big bat of Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He's set, and the pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Gloved by Bogaerts. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Next to bat for Toronto, Teoscar Hernandez. He was a double play victim last time around.
He doesn't have to worry about that in this situation, Matty. No one on base right now. Try and get something up so you can drive the baseball.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Left center, base hit. The throw into second. The tag, and he's nabbed, trying for 2. Here's Randall Grichuk. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Some guys just lay back and watch that first pitch go by, no matter what. Work the count, make the pitcher waste a few pitches, but when he serves up a fastball like this on the first...
We'll have to leave it there as the play is made for the 3rd out. So they pick up no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Jays are out in front, 12-1. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Pulls this one into the air, out into right field. Hernandez has it, and it's a quick out, number 1. So here's Michael Chavis now. He's hitless in the game, as is much of the rest of his team. Down the left field line and deep.
He got the fastball where he wanted and just pulled off of it.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Hit to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Digging in next, Hunter Renfroe. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Now a ball ripped into deep center field. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. Around second. He's on his way to third. And he is into third with a 2-out triple.
This is one park in the league that sees a lot of triples because of the way it's designed, and he adds another one heading to third for the 3-bagger.
In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third. And he is into second base with an RBI double.
Just an absolute laser that time, screaming off the bat, if you will, and ShowTrack tells us it went out at 112 miles an hour. Those are the line drives you can hear as they go by.
0 for 2 from him so far in this one. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field. In to score, the runner from second.
You know what I like right there, Dan, is the batter's approach. Not trying to do too much, just taking it right back up the chute again, staying within himself, and just knowing that anything to the outfield gets him an RBI.
Now, that's a good piece of hitting. That's a great point, Theo. I think a lot of times hitters go up there trying to do a little bit too much. Sometimes you just have to go ahead and hit the ball where it's pitched, and a good job, and a run batted in.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Center fielder giving chase. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. So it's 2 runs. All set to start the 9th in this one, and that brings up the exciting Lourdes Gurriel Jr. 0-1 the count. And the pitch. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Swing and a liner. But this will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Right side, defense aligned perfectly. Bogarts has it. Throw on to first takes care of him, and the top of the 9th is proving unfruitful thus far. 2 quick outs here. So now a guy making a lot of noise in this one, Danny Jansen. He's got his sights set on a 5-hit ball game here. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. And it's off the green monster. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he will make it up to third base, as that is a gift there off of what was a terrible throw. Josh Taylor enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please.
Man, he's wishing right now this game could go on forever, or at least until he can get up again, because otherwise that is probably his last at-bat of the game.
And the run is in to score from third. And he'll scramble back to first safely. And they swipe the tag on him, and the inning is over. Blue Jays forced to settle for just the 1. 2, 3, and 4 set to kick off the bottom of the 9th. The Jays lead it 13-3. And the next up will be Alex Verdugo, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point, but these guys know these bats still count.
Hard hit and deep toward the right field line. Gone. He uses that short porch to an advantage home run. A solo shot down the line in right, but that'll do little more than make a dent in this big deficit.
Well, they're not there yet, but a solo homer to lead off the inning will do wonders for any team's confidence. We'll see if the next few batters can continue the comeback effort here. Just need to string some good at-bats together now.
designated hitter, JD.
Tyler Chatwood, the 5'11" right-handed reliever, enters to take over on the mound now. And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Fouled away.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Liner towards second, but this will be gloved out there at second as he didn't have far to go for the out. The Blue Jays are into their bullpen now, as there are the final numbers for their starter. It was a really nice day on the mound for him.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
Guerrero is over, and he tucks it away for the second out. First delivery to him. Hit sharply on the ground. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. This will kick up against the wall now. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
This game might be over for all intents and purposes, but somebody forgot to tell this guy. He's a grinder, and he's going to approach every at-bat like it's his last.
Grichuk is there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over.
On paper, this had the makings of a real hard-fought game, but paper and reality, those are two different things. They pulled away and never looked back. How about to a tune of a 9-run victory?
13-4 the way this one ends. The Jays scored a lucky 13 in this one. Trent Thornton is credited with the win. Garrett Whitlock was slapped with 8 earned runs as he takes the loss. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
For no pump fake, yeah. Everybody know y'all like the funk fake, yeah. They want sticking with me like some duct tape. Coming easy to me, do that in one take, yeah.
Time of the ball game.